Hi everyone, it's Angela. Just wanted to come in with an update. Um, I just had a doctor's appointment yesterday, so I will share the numbers. I will share the good and the bad events that have happened and all of those lovely things. So, first, the update is last time um, I was talking about going to my best friend's wedding and very excited to wear the dress because I thought I looked beautiful. The wedding was amazing. It was beautiful. I had a wonderful, wonderful time. Um, and it was amazing how confident I felt with myself. Um, I felt like I looked great. I had a good time. I was talking to people, um, more confident. And it's getting better every day on how I'm feeling about myself. So that's a really, really good thing. I will try to attach some of the wedding photos to the end of this video. Um, I tried it before and I got this high pitched screeching noise at the end of the video and I don't know what that was about. So hopefully we're successful. If there are no pictures at the end of the video, I wasn't successful, so I apologize. Um, so also, let's talk about things that they should disclaim before surgery, even after surgery, that might be a little unpleasant. So let's talk about this, and it may be too much information, but I think it's good to know. So, my gastric bypass beauties, um, we have flabby skin. I mean, it is what it is. It's part of having the surgery. I don't really care about it. Um, because I'd rather have loose skin than be 300 pounds like I was, um, or close to 300 pounds. But I have this lovely roll from loose skin on my belly. And they don't really tell you that maybe you could get a yeast infection in your belly button. Yeah, exactly. So at the wedding, I had a great time. Had a great time. Got back to the hotel, showered, was laying in bed, and I had this huge burning sensation across my belly, like where the belly button was, like all the way across. So I was like, what the hell is that? So I got up, went to the bathroom, and lifted my shirt, and I had to like lift the skin to like see my belly button. I know, too much information. And it was red, like all the way around the belly button. Um, and it burned, burned, and it was bright red, and I was like, whoa. So, I went to, sorry, I went to my best friend's mom, and I was like, what is this? Because she used to work um, in the medical field. And she looked at it, and she's like, ooh, you have a yeast infection in your belly button. How the hell is that possible? If you've experienced this, you know exactly what I mean. Did you know it was possible to get a yeast infection in your belly button? Because I think that's something that should have been told to me when I was talking about having surgery, or even when I woke up. Like, okay, so now things are going to be different. You're going to have loose skin. If you don't lift up and dry everything completely, you could wind up with a yeast infection in your belly button. Think that would have made things a little different because it's not pleasant. It's embarrassing as all hell. And I'm sorry, I had to go to the store because this is really the only way to clear it up and buy Monistat 7 for my belly button. Yeah, that's where I'm at in life. My whole bubble that I live in a bubble, just so you know, where I like to pretend bad things don't happen. Um, and I'm very private. I'm someone who, when I go to the store to buy feminine products, I go to the self checkout. And if there is no self checkout, I find the oldest lady possible and go through her line because I know she's not going to judge me. These are the problems that I have. So for me to have to go and buy Monistat 7 for my belly button just blew my mind. Okay? So, yeah, my little bubble, it's burst. There's no pride left. I have no shame. It is what it is. Um so, yes, ladies, gentlemen, dry your shit out. That's all I can say because if you don't, you're going to have some issues. So, yeah. Sorry if that was too much information. Um, the next thing that I want to share, let me think. Oh, doctor's appointment. I went to the doctor's yesterday, and it was by far the worst appointment I've had. And it's nobody's fault but my own. I still love my surgeon and the whole team. Um, okay, going into that. So, my numbers. I am almost 3 months post-op. I'm about 4 days shy. Um, I weighed in at 198.8, no, 7. 198.7 pounds at the doctor's office yesterday afternoon. That's a loss of 68 pounds since the beginning and 48 pounds since the surgery. I might be off 1 or 2 pounds, which I think is awesome. Now, the not so awesome part is I had to disclose how much I eat and how much I drink. Um, and I'm not about lying to the doctor. It's not going to get me anywhere. Um, and I didn't really see it as a huge problem. Knew it wasn't the best thing, but um, I am supposed to be drinking 64 ounces of water or liquid a day, at least 64 ounces, and taking in at least 75 grams of protein a day. I might not be getting there. Okay, so there's no might about that. I have a real big problem drinking. I always have. It's not something that I ever think to do. It's not something that um, bothers me too much. When I did drink before the surgery, it was always during a meal. And I would drink like 3 to 4 glasses of liquid with my meal. Can't do that anymore, so I'm not really drinking. I'll carry a water bottle around with me, but I never pick it up. I never say, oh, I'm sitting here, I should just drink something. Like right now, I probably should have a water bottle sitting next to me, and I don't. Um, and it's a problem that I need to fix. So I'm getting about 10 to 15 ounces of liquid a day, which is not good. I am severely dehydrated. It's it's a problem, and if I don't fix it, I'm going to be in the hospital. And the nurse was very clear about that. There's no going around it. If I don't start drinking, I'm going to be in the hospital. So that's a problem. My other problem is that I am scared to eat. And it's not, I don't fear the pain that happens when I eat. There's a little bit of pain and it's uncomfortable. But my fear comes into not wanting to reverse the surgery. I have a friend who had gastric bypass many years ago. Um, and he's back up to 400, over 400 pounds because he's completely undone the surgery that was done. And I don't want that to be me. So instead of eating my 6 meals a day, I eat maybe two. Um, not not good. Um, and part of that is the fear, and the other part is for so long my hunger ruled everything. Even it food was it was what brought me happiness. Um, I love to cook. I love to eat. I love to feed people. I love food. Um, and I don't want that to be the center of my focus anymore. So I don't live in the kitchen. I don't go to the kitchen to get food. So it's a nice feeling not to have that feeling that I'm always hungry and I need to eat and I want to eat. And I'm going to eat until I'm uncomfortable. It's really nice not to have that. But I went too far in the opposite direction. Um, so once again, it's a problem. And it's a problem I need to slowly fix. Um, and if I don't fix it, I will end up with an eating disorder. And I will be in the hospital. Um, my surgeon was concerned because he's wonderful, and upset. And I got lectured about eating isn't, although there are eating addictions, it's not like drinking and smoking where you can just say, hey, you know what? I'm done. And I know that. I know that. It's just, I'm losing weight and it's been a long time since I've been able to lose weight, but I need to do so in a healthy manner. And I need to eat to fuel my body and eat for nutritional purposes. Um, so I'm working on that. Never thought that I would be someone who would be on the verge of having an eating problem, um, for lack of eating. Um, so working on that. I'm going to have breakfast. It's later than I should be having breakfast, but I'm going to eat today, and I'm going to log everything. I I'm supposed to be at a 3 month point where I go back to the doctors every 3 months, but I'm back to doing 1 month visits, to make sure that I'm getting my fluid intake and my food intake. And that's just a natural consequence for me not doing what I'm supposed to do. Um, yeah, but other than that, I feel good. I'm tired, but I'm tired because I'm not getting the protein in. My hair has started to fall out and thin. Um, and once again, I'm making it worse because I'm not eating what I should eat. I take my vitamins every day. I'm religious about that. But that's not going to help if I'm not also supplementing with food. Um, so if you're experiencing the same problem, I don't know how many of you experience this problem, or maybe I'm just me being crazy. Um, guys, you got to eat, you got to drink. It's a whole different life and it's a whole different feeling. I never have hunger pains. Um, I'm never sitting there like, oh my gosh, I need to eat, but I need to eat. So if you're doing the same thing, we got to stop. We got to eat. We got to take care of ourselves. Um, I will do a body shot. Um, I am happy with how I'm looking. Um, and I felt that the weight loss was gradual. I didn't think it was super rapid, but 3 months and 48 pounds, I guess, is really fast. So, um, yeah. So body shot because I know it's getting really long. Um, and then I'll say goodbye and I'll come back when I have, what's it called? More to share. So this is my little reading room for the children. Um, Hopefully you'll be able to, oh, of course there's a light. That's crazy. Um, can you, that glare is pretty fantastic with the outside door. Let me turn. I've got windows everywhere, so if you can see, this is this is me. This is my back. Um, I'm getting a little more shape here. My belly is, it's flattening out, which is nice. I still have my scars. And they're not getting any smaller, but, you know, it is what it is. Oh, and these pants, by the way, you might think that they're crazy. These are Thai fisherman pants. You have to see these things. I love them. I love them. I love them. I love them. When I lived overseas, everybody wore these. They're one size fits all, and they have, like, you fold them over and then you fold them down. And it's got, like, patches, and it's got a pocket on the side. And they're just, like, the most comfortable things ever. And I love them. You can order them on Etsy. They come from Thailand, where I bought mine. Super fast shipping, not bad price, and they're just amazing. And I bought these 3 years ago, and I was never able to wear them because I was too big. But now they fit, and I love them. So, one size fits all doesn't necessarily mean it fits all, but it fits me now. So, I'm very excited about it. Oh, yeah, one more thing. This year has turned into a transformation year for me, and it's a learning process, and I'm going to get the hang of it. What's it called? I had the surgery, and I'm transforming myself that way. I'm also, for the first time, actively going to the dentist. Um, and going to the dentist wasn't something that my family ever really did. We went if we had like huge cavities, abscess, things like that, but wasn't something that was like, oh, it's time for your 6 month cleaning. So I'm going. And I went to the dentist for a cleaning, and I was very excited about it. And it was a horrible cleaning because I had a lot of plaque build up in my mouth from not flossing properly and for it being so long since I've been to the dentist. And then next week I go, is it next week? Next week after, I go to the orthodontist to get all of these fixed or to start the process of getting my crooked teeth straight so that I have better oral hygiene. It's easier to floss because right now my snaggled teeth that I have cut the floss and it tears in my mouth. So I'm really excited about that, although I will be a 31-year-old with braces, but I think that it is what it is. I waited this long to get my weight under control and do something about that. It's not too late to do the same thing for my mouth. So yeah, that's where I'm at, and hopefully I'll come back with good news in a couple of weeks that things are better, I'm eating right, I'm drinking as much as I need to drink, and things are back on track. I hope everybody's doing really, really well, and thank you for watching my videos as always. To my new subscribers, thank you so much. I love seeing the subscription numbers go up, and I will be back soon with a video. Love you all. Bye.